Hey, what's up you guys? So today I want to show you what is inside my makeup bag when I'm traveling. I wanted to show you guys what I carry around so that if you guys also travel, you guys kind of have a condensed version of a makeup bag to take with you, because I know that a lot of you guys do wear makeup and stuff, so it's a really good idea to like travel light and not have too many things. So first things first, I carry around my makeup. Typically in this, it's just a little makeup bag. It's by Tracy Reese for Clinique. In case you guys want to get like the same makeup bag or something by her. It's a really sturdy, good makeup bag as well. I highly recommend getting a makeup bag of around this size so you also have enough space to carry around all the stuff that you might need. This isn't all the products I use on like a daily basis or anything. This is just like traveling light. So the first item that I have in here is just this little palette, and the reason that I carry around this palette in particular is because it has cheek stuff, it has eye stuff, and it has like a bronzer and highlighter. So it's a really versatile palette, and it's only about this big. It's really lightweight comparatively, and it has a lot of stuff that it can include in one like kit, I guess. So I got it for really cheap, actually, at like a Belk, I think it was, a couple of months, years, about a year, not months, about a year ago, and it is a really good purchase. I would highly recommend it. It's by NYX. It's the Butt Naked Turn the Other Cheek palette. I'll open it up so you guys can see. So this is like the eyeshadow. I had it like in a little mirror. Then you also get like a bunch of different cheek colors. This is kind of like a bronzer. It's getting washed out right now, but it's kind of like a bronzer. This is like an illuminator, and this is another illuminator. I'm really glad with this one. And this one isn't really that bright, so you can also substitute it as a face powder, which I typically do. That's why you'll see later on I don't have a powder in here. So I bought this little case at like the dollar store, I think it was, and it's really helpful just to carry around a couple of brushes and stuff. I'll open it up for you guys. Excuse the brushes, they're kind of dirty right now. I used them today. So this one is kind of like a concealer brush. It's also a flat brush, so you can like kind of manipulate it into using it for like your eyes and stuff if you need to. These are all traveling brushes, by the way, just if you're wondering why it's so tiny. This one is just a powder face brush. The color is not supposed to be that color. It's supposed to be a white, but it kind of has gotten stained over the times that I've used it. It's from the Sephora collection. It's the traveling brush in the color Matcha. A really good buy, $15. I would highly recommend it. And the next brush that I'm going to show you guys is kind of bent and gross right now, but it's just like this tiny little brush that I use to like correct stuff around my brows, or like if I messed up on like my eyeliner, which I did today. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, so you can just take a little bit of your foundation or concealer and then put it right there, and then blend it out with like your finger or like the really tiny beauty blenders that are available. That's always an option too. This next one is really matted together. I promise you that I clean these things on like a 2 to 3 day basis. It's just I used it and then I didn't like let it set today, so that's why it, you know, when I put it back in, it kind of looked gross. But this one's another one, and then I just use it as like a further blending on your foundation. You know, kind of use it as like to make sure that everything looks good. I typically go in with a brush, an actual foundation brush, first of all, and then I, you know, do it, blend everything, and then I use my fingers, and then I just pat gently down all over my face so that all the streaks and stuff go away, and you're left with this really clean, really nice image. I highly recommend that you try it out if you don't like beauty blenders, or if you don't want to, like, I don't know, spring for the $20, but there are plenty of off-brand beauty blenders that are like really cheap. I think the cheapest that I found is like one for like $5. And the rest of these are just part of the Sephora collection in the color Matcha. This one is an eyeshadow brush. You just to put it all over your lid. This one's a smudging brush, again, to like if you want to smudge out your liner or something, or you want to smudge some of your stuff to create the smoky effect. This one is an angled eye brush, but you can also use it as a little contouring brush. I have in the past. It works perfectly fine for that, honestly. Okay, so the next product that I am showing you guys that was in my makeup bag is these two eyeshadow brushes. Now, I only have these two carried with me because I do not really wear that much eyeshadow. Most of the time, I just do a dark color on my crease and my outer shade, and then do like a base color all over my lid, and if I'm feeling like fancy or something, I do not like another color on my like outer lid, but I don't really wear that much eyeshadow, so I only have like these two brushes. So this one's kind of a crease brush, also like I use it to blend out my eyeshadow. It always works fine, for me at least. So these are full size, by the way, because I like having more control with the length of the brush and being able to like see how big this part is, and I just carry them around one of the cases that they originally came from. These are Wet n Wild brand. This again got dyed to this color. It used to be a pinkish color. So the second brush is just like this generic eye brush, eyeshadow brush. I pat color down on my lid this way. I basically only pat color down on my lid using this brush, and then I do most of the work using this brush. Just grab a little bit of the browns or something, and then, you know, go around and use a different brush. I didn't bring it along, and then just dust my like lash line, the bottom of my lashes, bottom of my eye, just a little bit, just to, you know, bring out a pop of color and kind of tie the whole look together. But yeah, that actually finishes my brushes. So the next product that I want to show you guys is my lip stuff. So I have three mattes here. I'm wearing this one, and these are all by the mattes are the NYX Lingerie collection, in the colors Ruffle Trim, French Maid, and Lace Detail. I am wearing Ruffle Trim right now. It's kind of this nudie, kind of this pink, dark pink, dusty rose color. I really like it. These colors do not run. I've worn them like all throughout the day. I never need a reapplication or anything. They're a really, really good investment. Once again, I got them from like Belk for very cheap. I think I got all three of these in their collection for like $4 or something. So it was definitely a really good investment because I love these kinds of darker pink nudie colors, and I really, really enjoy mattes and stuff. So they were a really good investment piece for my makeup bag, and that's why I have them on my traveling makeup. In case I don't want to have the matte feeling, because, you know, matte does have a relatively heavy toll on your lips and stuff, I have this CoverGirl lipstick in the color Rosy Tomorrows. It's kind of a glittery color, it's kind of a glossy color, so I don't really wear it that much, but it has a really nice smell too. It doesn't really run or anything, but you might need a couple of reapplications throughout the day if you do decide to wear it and you're like eating or something, or like you're talking a lot. So just to be aware of. This next lipstick is by MAC Studio. I don't know what color it is, but it's kind of like this reddish purple. It's not a gloss, but it's not a matte. It's a really good lipstick. I do tend to wear this a lot. One of my friends actually gave it to me because she didn't like the way it looked on her. But this is one that I wear fairly often because I enjoy the way it looks and I enjoy the way it feels like on my lips or anything. So that is it for lip products that I carry around. That last one started rolling away. Now for liner and brow products. This I got. It's the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D, and I figured that I might as well just use it up before I just toss it out, you know, trying to keep some of that waste out of the landfills. That's the Tattoo Liner in Trooper Black by Kat Von D, but you know, I'm not gonna get it from her pretty much anymore. I think I'm gonna get the Sephora collection liner. I don't know, we'll see. I've heard a lot of good reviews about it, so I think I might get the Sephora collection instead. So the brow product that I carry around is this Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner eyebrow pencil. I also use this as an eyeliner. I just prefer liquid eyeliners because of the really precise points and stuff, and you can't really achieve that with a pencil. I guess with a little bit more talent you could, but I really prefer wet liners for that reason. So yeah, I use this as like my brow pencil kind of thing, just to fill in certain areas in my brow, just to like darken them and maybe give them a little bit of a different shape. So last but not least, I carry around this little travel size container of a foundation, and I don't like carrying around full bottles of foundation just because they might spill or something, so I never really carry around full bottles of foundation. That's why I got this from Dillard's one time. I clean it out really well, and then I just use like different kinds of foundations that I currently wear, and I put it into here. The only other things that I really carry around in here is kind of like this rag that I put like a cleanser on, and then these tweezers. For primer, I typically just use like this Pond's cold cream stuff, and then I put it on like the T-zone, and then over here, and then over here, and then my nose, and then I put a little bit on my forehead and stuff. I'm sorry, I was just looking behind me because there was a noise. Somebody was leaving. And then for moisturizer, I don't remember what the product is called, but it just comes in like this tub. It's a really lightweight moisturizer, and it's a really good moisturizer for me because I have really dry skin. So it really does help me keep like moisturized all day. That is it for this makeup bag tour for traveling. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys like use any of the same products that I do. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell icon, share the video if you want, tell me what you want to see in the future. Also, I have a bunch of different social medias linked down below. Feel free to follow me on any of those. It's at SuddenlyAsh for Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Also, please go ahead and watch last week's video and any of my other previous videos. I'll have them linked in the description box, as well as in the card thing that comes down. Like, I think it's over here, but it might be over here. Yeah, goodbye.